Hey guys, what's up? It's Andrew, and today for you guys, we're going to be taking a look at the infection map on the Ascendance DLC in Advanced Warfare's Easter egg. This Easter egg is very simple. If you have a good team to do it, you can get it done in under 20 rounds. It's actually fairly simple if you're able to cooperate. So let's jump into it, and I hope you guys complete the Easter egg. Alright guys, so the very first step of this Easter egg is you're going to need your exosuit and just come to where I do in the spawn zone. You're going to jump up, you're going to hold X to grab this golden frying pan, and this is the most important part of the Easter egg because without this frying pan you cannot do the next step. Alright, now the second step is you're going to want to come down into the sewer, and you're going to need to activate these 4 valves. Now, the way that they work is once you find the first one and activate it, then it'll spawn in the second one for you to find and activate, then the third one, and then the fourth one. So, you'll get the hang of it in a second. Let me explain. So, right in here is where I find my first valve, and I'll pause the video and then zoom in. So, there you go. That's what they look like. And once you hold X on them, it will turn them, and they'll start spewing out a bunch of steam. And I'm just going to show you guys where my 4 valves were. Now, they don't spawn in the same area every time you play. They'll be in different areas. You just got to hope to God that you find them. It's kind of hard to find some of them. Just keep looking and you should eventually get them. Now, once you activate the last valve, it's going to open up this area under the Atlas Command entrance behind this waterfall. And it's going to bring you to like this shrine. All you're going to do is place the golden frying pan right there. And that is going to lead you into the next step. The next step is quite simple. All you're going to need to do is kill a crap ton of zombies while they are inside the ring area, like the graded part inside that room. It's really simple. All you got to do is just kill a crap ton of them. I think the really big zombie gives you somewhat of a boost towards it. We killed him in there and it seems like it went pretty fast. It only took about a round or two. And it's quite simple, so just keep killing zombies in there, maybe get some turrets, some assault drones, make sure you have good weapons for that part, and you should be able to complete it pretty simply. Now, the next step is once you kill enough zombies, the pan will rise up out of the ground, and all you're going to do is pick it up, and you'll see that the pan down in your inventory isn't as golden as it was before. It's actually now covered in blood. And what you're going to want to do with that pan now is once you got it is just run it to Burger Town, go where I go, and once you get to Burger Town, you're just going to place it on the oven inside the Burger Town restaurant, and that'll lead you to the next step. Alright guys, now this next step is another step that's kind of tedious. You have to collect meat to put inside the golden pan. And what I mean by that is there's going to be these pieces of meat that spawn around the map. I'll pause the video and show you guys what it looks like right now. Zoom in, and you'll see that it looks like a giant just glob of meat with glowing red things on it. And like I said, just with the valves, they're not going to spawn in the same exact spots they did for us. So I'm just going to give you a general idea of where they can spawn. Maybe they'll spawn in the same areas that they did for us. Like I said, it's kind of tedious. You're going to want to just keep looking for them. If you think there's going to be a piece of meat somewhere, check it. Just check everywhere. Make sure you got somebody who's got a lot of zombies on them so they can keep spawning back in, because you don't want them to die out and end the round, because this step can be very tedious and very annoying, and I just want to give you guys some tips on that. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is you can only carry one piece of meat at a time, and this is the last piece of meat that we found. So once you get all the meat together and you compress them together, it's just going to put together this meat patty. Now from here you're going to want to hit the box. Now once you do hit the box, you're going to need to get the new gun, which is the Magnetron. And this actually isn't my footage. I wasn't lucky enough to get the Magnetron, but my friend did. So once you do get the Magnetron, you're just going to sit here and unload into this meat patty until you hear this noise right here. Now once you hear this ding, it'll notify that the patty is cooked and you can move on to the very next step. Now that you have a cooked patty, you're going to need some buns to put with that patty. And to get the buns, you're going to need to find a Burger Town employee zombie, which I'll show you guys what he looks like right here. And once you kill him, he will drop the buns, and I'll stop the video here once again and show you guys what those look like as well. So you're just going to pick those up, and you will be able to move on to the next step. Alright guys, so the next step is you're going to want to take your buns, and you're going to just run it over to the burger and pick up the burger. Now, I suggest once you pick up the burger to just run over to the trash chute, because it infects you right away and you got to decontaminate yourself. and you should be good to do the next step. Alright, now once you have this uncontaminated, nasty looking burger, you're just gonna run it over to Burger Town and give it to Bubby, and he's gonna eat it up and say this quote.
So good. Battery low.
So if you didn't hear him, he pretty much said that his batteries are low. So what you gotta do is you gotta run over to the Atlas command, and you're gonna wanna walk up to this board. It's easier to do with 2 people. Have one person hit this board, and then have one person sit by this battery area right here. And once they hit the board, you're just gonna grab the battery. If you're doing it solo, you're gonna have to run from that board to the battery location as fast as you can, and once you have the battery, you can go on to the next step. Alright guys, now once you have the battery, you're going to want to place the battery where I do in the gas station. Now I did this during a toxic round. I suggest not doing it like I did, but you're going to need to defend the battery here. Now my tips on that is do it at the end of a round when you only have 1 zombie. Let the battery charge up so zombies aren't knocking it out. Train the zombie in a different area. That's kind of why I also did this. The zombies will knock it out and you have to place it back in. To know that it's fully charged, you'll hear like a beep. I'll play that noise right now. So if you weren't able to hear that, I'm sorry. There is an ambulance going off. It did like a little beep, and you'll also see these 4 bars right there. They'll be flashing, and all 4 of them will be filled up like the battery's fully charged. And also, if you see down in my bottom left corner, the battery is now red instead of black. Now once you have this red battery, just start making your way towards Burger Town and give the battery to Bubby to recharge his batteries. And he will say this quote. Now if you didn't hear that, he said turn that frown upside down and then handed me a key. Now you need this key to do the next step. And once you have this key, you're just going to make your way over to the burger in Burger Town, climb up the ladder, and it should let you get inside the burger, which will lead you to the next step. Now once you have been inside the burger, you can come over to the alligator trap and activate the alligator trap. And what you need to do when you activate the alligator trap is follow him around until you find an arm. Now, one of these zombies is going to drop an arm, and when he does, you need to press X to pick it up. It's a very rare drop. It took us forever to find. I actually don't have footage of me picking up the drop. I had to have my friend Xbox record what happens next because he's the one who ended up picking up the arm. I wasn't there when he picked it up, but he ended up getting the arm. So just have everybody run to where the alligator is, start spamming X whenever he bites somebody. Eventually somebody will get a zombie arm. You'll see it in your bottom left of your corner next to your key card, and I'll show you what you need to do after that. Now once you finally get the arm, you're going to want to just follow where my friend does right here. And you just go to the spawn zone and you're gonna walk up to this fingerprint scanner right here and just have the person who has the arm press X. Alright, now that we're back in my point of view, once they press X, all you're gonna do is walk over, pick up the card. Now, go back to Burger Town. You're gonna want to go back up into the burger and place the card where I do, and once you do that, it's gonna kick you out of the burger and you'll see what happens from here.
Short range.
Need some more rounds.
If you didn't quite understand what was just happening, what was happening was basically the burger just started shooting out a bunch of little miniature burger bombs that you can throw around and kill zombies with, and it had a countdown that after the countdown hit 0, it shot a missile up into the sky. Now once it shoots that missile up into the sky, you're just going to want to jump back into the burger like I do right here. Just grab the card, and all you're going to want to do is jump back out of the burger and give the card to Bubby, and you'll see what happens from here.
Holy living fuck, what did I just
Now, if you guys didn't hear what he said it would be my pleasure to serve you. and he just picks up the sign next to him and just beats the shit out of the zombies that start swarming him. Now, he only lasts for a few minutes. He's like time-based, and he does eventually blow up. Now, there's two endings to this. One, you give him the card, and he'll do what we got here. Or if you do it at the end of a round, he'll just give you 3 drops, and he'll just blow up there. So I think this ending is way more epic. I don't really care about the drops that it gives you, so I wanted to get this ending, and we did, and it was awesome. So please leave a like at the end of this video, because this video took forever to make, and I just put a lot of work in this video for you guys. Also, the next achievement guide I'm going to have up for you guys is going to be popcorn, so look out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like. It helps my channel grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe for some more Exo Zombies content, and I'll see you guys in the next video or some other video on my channel. See ya.